Welcome back to Lufia 5 for the Savior. When we last left off, we were fighting the egg dragon. I thought that I was high enough level to complete the battle, but I just got a little unlucky with the confusion. We'll make our way back there. We'll try it again. It's the next day. Just pulling back the curtain a little bit here. Early in the morning. At least early for me. 8 a.m. It's still the holiday. It's still Golden Week. So, of course, if you celebrate, happy Golden Week. Enjoy your time off. I know the work-life balance is a little skewed in most of Asia. So, getting a little time off, getting a chance to rest and recover, enjoy time, spending time with your family. As for me, I'm going to continue enjoying this experience. I just noticed Selena and Asia have the same max HP now. Looking at 640 and 800-ish. Prepared to face me. I am certain. Let's begin. The last time we fought him, he was healing every turn, but his heals couldn't keep up with the damage that we were doing. Let's trick out our attacking duo. There we go. And keep swinging. We're doing around 2,000 damage per turn, maybe 2,500 when we include the other characters. He's healing for 1,500. So theoretically, we should be out-damaging his heals. But he doesn't continue to heal forever. In the previous fight, he asked us a question about if we wanted to let him heal or if we wanted to heal him. Offer healing to the egg dragon. I'm just going to say yes, every time. He's thinking about it. And then he's just healing himself. I wonder if the music change here signifies that this battle has a divergence based on whether or not you offer him healing. Ow. Champion. We're not going to take any chances. We're just going to, use the heavy heal with Asia every chance that we need healing, because her MP should hold out. Ow. Double poison, which is unfortunate, but we're just going to let the poison ride. We're not going to take the turns to heal it because I don't want to waste the turns when we could be doing damage to this guy to get him off the field a little faster. Everybody's poisoned. Selena, you need to get those crits. Hatched. Firebird. Asia's still hurting. Only Rudai is poisoned at this point, but Asia is not at full health. Let's over easy. Okay, let's oh, confusion. That's no good. Boost X just to get us up in case he gets a turn in between. He did get a turn in between, but he used it to heal, so that boost was not needed. We need some crits. We need some heavy damage. There's a crit. And a miss, so they balance each other out. He's back to healing. We're over damaging him. So his heals are just wasted turns. He might as well be observing. Scrambled. Scrambled her brains up. We'll Valor her, because nobody else needs healing. So there's no champions involved. Now we need a champion. We need a hero. Okay. These dragon swords are really laying on the damage. Acia probably could use... No, let's attack. Attack. Selena, can you stronger X Acia? That was not as much healing as I was hoping for. That's fine. It'll tide her over until we can champion with her, which is going to be now. Selena's poisoned. Not going to worry about it. Let her take tick damage. Oh, geez. Rudai was confused. He really hurt himself there. The music has stopped. Nope, it's back. I guess it was just looping. And maybe that was the first loop. Maybe that song is quite long. But perhaps I just didn't notice the loop previously. We need to take a moment, just sit right there, and use an X magic. We can't let Acia run out of heals at this point. We're so close. I can feel it. 200, 400, 700, 1,000. Let's trick. Let's attack. Ow, jeez. Let's trick. Let's attack. And a champion should top us off here. Wrong character. A champion. There we go. Firebird. We're going to need another champion. That did 500 damage to Acia. Does she just have no fire resistance at all? Maybe I should have given her the fire and ice ring. A crit from Selena. We like to see it. Scrambled. Ouch. Stronger. Attack. Attack. Stronger X. Oh no! The Stronger X moved targets. Rally. Acia back up. Now let's try to Stronger X again. Hopefully this does enough to keep her going. Okay, she's above 500. Ooh, jeez. Champion. We're back on top, I think. No, we don't want Cameron to do anything magic related. Oh no. Oh no, we've really botched this at this point. Mystery pin. Attack. Stronger X. Into a champion. Everybody's poisoned. Where's Boost X? There it is. How are we looking? We still need a champion. There we go. Okay. As I've mentioned before, it's a little hard to keep track of which character you're actually controlling. You look at the TP bars, and sometimes you're fine. Oh, no. Oh, double no. Oh, no, not oh, jeez. We're in trouble. Pardon me. Let's try and heal up a little bit just so we can survive something. Champion. Let's bring Selena back. Again, pardon me. I got the morning coughs. Asia has no MP left. But, oh, I was going to say we can have Selena heal her up, but not necessary. Okay, first round with the dragon complete. Having some coffee. 6,000 experience. Means levels all around. Excellent. You've proven yourself worthy. Please, take my final gifts. So he's going to give us 2 things. I thought we were going to have to fight him twice. Not the case. May you use them well. A ring. And a sword. Now go, my friends. I feel that you've still a purpose unfulfilled. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. What's the egg ring do? It's plus 50 to all stats. Crazy good. And the egg sword will give us 35 additional attack and 50 agility. It's not as good as dual blade, but it is better for Rudai. But I think we're going to multi-sword back with Rudai. We'll Dragon Blade for now because there's dragons on the world map. Excellent. Go now, my friends. Okay, so you can't fight him again. So I only missed a single dragon egg that I had to purchase from the thief over here. Are there more dragon eggs? Are you sure no refunds? No. I don't think there are any more dragon eggs because our business with the dragon is complete. At this point, let's run down and rest at the inn, save, and decide if we want Rudai to take more damage from magic in exchange for plus 50 all stats. It's 200 stats total. That's quite a gain. I think Fire and Thunder. In exchange, we'll take the egg ring. I don't know what that secret club ring was ever supposed to do. It did not apparently do anything for us. We're still holding on to it though. We are doing almost 1,500 damage to these dragons. Head around town. Hit the inn. And we are ready to take on the final tower, where I suspect, because they've mentioned it's Jax's tower, I suspect we'll find Jax. And I bet Aram will be there in battle with Jax. Jax is probably trying to take the power of the Sinistrals for himself. Again, just speculation here. But I would think that based on Aram's reaction to us talking about Jax, they are not BFFs. One dragon down. 2 dragons down. Okay. Let's switch over to the Hit Everybody sword. And let's advance our story. Are you ready to ascend the tower? There's no going back. Except for afterwards, when we'll go back. Okay. A couple of teleporters. A lot of doors. Okay. Here we go. Yet another tower to climb. At least this should be the last. As long as we're able to fell 2 of their kind at the same time. Make no mistake, Aram's energy waves were on par with Deos's. Combine that with the unknown of Jax, and we'll have quite the battle ahead. Yes, but this time we have dual blade. Put that back in your pocket, sir. Don't be showing your dual blade off in public. Nobody wants to see that. Let's head to the left first. And we'll go upstairs. Okay. Never mind. I kind of thought I could just hop down there and get the chests. Not the case. And there are healing and saving squares ahead. No enemies in this tower. Apparently. Oh. Boss? This guy? Warning, save in a different slot. Slot 2, baby. Here we go. I'm guessing this tower is symmetrical. Is there a downstairs here? There is. And an upstairs. Let's go downstairs first. There's probably 2 miracles waiting for us down there. No, there is a warp maze. Okay. Huh. It's like it's symmetrical. Kind of. We made it through there. Trial and error. Okay, here we go. We have the miracle. And the miracle. Wait a sec, where am I supposed to go then? Is that a tile that should have stairs, but it doesn't? You see that? Is that a bug? Is that an oversight? Did they forget to drop the stair tile here? Or are they hidden on purpose? I'm not sure. Huh. And there's nothing I can do here. Well, shoot. Now that I know that there are possibly invisible stairs, I could have missed something earlier. Possibly this is not the way to go. This is just to get the treasure. I don't know. Look, Asia is in the wall. Asia, get out of there. Huh. Okay. Let's go upstairs here. That's right. There are choices. There's a divergent path there. Okay. You. Red Hat. None of the other characters have met Red Hat. Only Cameron. Alright. I'm sorry. Who is this? An extraordinarily annoying stalker. An extremely annoying stalker. Is that a tank? I haven't seen one of those in centuries. I thought I was done with you. Didn't you say our fight on Uea was our last? Huh? Fight on Uea? But I was never... Oh. Oh my. This is so embarrassing. How annoying. Well, what's so funny? Oh, sweet boy. We never met on Uea. But if you believe we did, then... You know? The whole Uea continent was a dream. So we never really met Red Hat on Uea because that was all within my dream. Guess I'm the girl of your dreams, huh? Yep. Yep. Oh, wow. What an honor. And how often do you dream about me? She's worse than Lily. Mind filling us in on the origin of this nuisance before I bury my sword right beneath that ridiculous hat of hers? Wait. Do you all seriously not know about me? From what I've witnessed this far, it wouldn't have been worth the story. Seriously, Cam? Seriously? We've been a little busy defeating your much larger friends. Besides, like Asia said, you aren't worth the time. Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm so over this. So it's a traditional battle then. This ought to be interesting. What's she even talking about? Yeah, this will be our first, I think, regular battle. We're not doing much damage. Machine gun. Huh. Yeah, we're not doing much damage. I should have put the egg sword on. Can we continue to trick? Poison. Come on. Champion. Keep healing. Probably should have waited a little bit and then healed. It's fine. It's fine. Yep, we're back up there. Gear shift. Agility up. There we go. Switch characters. Champion. We just beat the Egg Dragon. I don't think the tank is going to be much trouble. Especially since the Egg Dragon in previous Lufia games was a like a super boss. I don't think the tank here is a super boss. I do like the little eyes on the tank. And I wonder if we'll get the reveal on Red Hat. If we're actually fighting the hat. If we're fighting the character. What's going on with this? We'll see. Again, not in any real danger. We're just not dealing the massive amounts of damage. Oh. Alright, that's enough. You're scratching the paint on it. You're scratching the paint, and it did take such a long time to get this in this color. To get it. Wow, that's a mouthful. Alright. That's enough. You're scratching the paint, and it did take such a long time to get it this color. Full heal? 9999. It's time for Red Hat's finishing move. Red Hat is charging an especially powerful move. Red Hat beams the most magical smile? What? Gear shift. Red Hat asks what you'd like your tombstone to say. Red Hat is glowing with energy. Red Hat pulls various levels and knobs. Red Hat laughs as something terrible is about to happen. Red Hat tips her hat to you. Bye-bye. Is the tank gonna self-destruct? Wait, this is too much. Stop! Is she casting instant death on herself? Uh-oh. Ah! The comic relief. No! Ah! You can still see her at the top of the screen. That's her, right? That little white sprite. Huh? The hat exploded, but the human is still there. Do you realize what you've done? We'll never find it now. Lost to the winds, down, down it goes. So the hat must have flown out the window. Wait, you're... Yeah, the hat's gone, and so too is the potential power that it held inside. If only I could have harnessed it. My name is Jules Shiaya. Shiaya, like the family of scientists from Lufia 1 and 2? That's the one. Now, give me a rundown of the situation. You really don't remember anything? Bits and pieces, but the hat definitely ran the show. I overestimated its powers. My plans backfired. Estoland was under my protection, or more accurately, under the protection of my own personal automaton army. Automaton? Automaton? Robots. Whatever you want to call them. Imagine a bunch of puppets meant to fight Sinistrals, and they're all acting on my strings. I needed a way to control all of them at the same time. And the hat's emission of energy waves would allow just that. It was originally propped up on the head of one of the Sinistral's creations, but it was weak and fell quickly to my robots. Its weakness was likely intended to mislead me, because the hat had a mind of its own, and ended up taking over my body completely. Next thing I know, all my work to undo the Sinistrals was instead being used against all of Estoland. Monsters were bad enough, but now people are fighting against my robots too? Forget it. They won't stand a chance. Anyway, I should be able to take back control of the airship drones, the automatons, everything. Just leave it all to me. Why the glum face? Estoland was destroyed. We're in Eastland, and the Sinistrals have come here to destroy it as well. I see. Where is the nearest town? I'll say Exilum, but it's fallen to the Sinistrals. The next closest would be Decardros. Decardros? That's a major airship port, right? That's correct. Then that's where I'm headed. Hey, thanks for getting rid of that headache. So the laugh was hers all along. That laugh. I guess it was actually hers all along. Okay. Cameron, I've played a little bit too much Lufia 5. You and I are starting to think alike. Seems kind of sick to be making jokes right after she learned that she holds responsibility for thousands of lost lives. I heard there are humans that rely on the use of humor as a way of coping with trauma. If that's true, then Lily must really be coping. Ridai? Was that a joke? Can't say it helped much with the trauma, but it was worth a shot. We can laugh once Jax is gone. Let's stop any future trauma at its source. I agree. Lead on. Let's get him. Just be sure that we're absolutely prepared before we move forward. Always the mind of reason. Let's hit those, I think, right down here where those save and heal spots. I believe. No, not down here. Down here. There we go. Restore ourselves. Save in slot 2. Don't go downstairs. Go upstairs. Okay. Well, we found out the story behind Red Hat. We are going to put on Dual Blade and the Egg Sword. 999 attack power. Aram. Funny how you got here so much earlier than us, yet we managed to catch up to you. You've returned. As have you. And Deus has allowed this? It appears we have guests. Jax, Aram. I see you've already met. I assume you're responsible for her resurgence. Resurgence? Where was it that you happened to stumble upon her, might I ask? We have no obligation to answer you. What are you talking about? You must already know. Estopolis. Estopolis? Oh, you mean... to hide where we'd sworn never to return. Though you're no stranger to breaking oaths, are you? Even so, we couldn't even track your energy waves. This doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you know where to find one of your kind? What need has a Sinistral for hiding? Aram, you haven't told them? Aram has been missing since Doom Island rose to the skies. This, of course, follows her betrayal during our previous return. Betrayal? Yes, Lord Deas no longer has trust in Aram, though her ability to reform our energy waves is highly useful. I have no interest in betrayal. I will fight them here and now to prove it. But I'm hardly the one guilty of betrayal here, am I? I suppose you're right. Another thing, I feel a strong source of energy waves among them, one I'm quite sure I had shattered. You were the one to shatter Dual Blade? It extrudes its full power once more. Aram, for one who claims to be on our side, you've certainly given the opposition the edge. It was only for them to free me from my prison. Yes, a prison of your own making, I presume. One that concealed your energy waves. I've had enough of this. All I know is that the Sinistrals are our enemies. We'll fight you both. And then Deas will soon face Dual Blade as well. I shall not fight beside him, but I will be the one to finish you should he not succeed. But of course, I'll admit I'm eager to see how you've changed through the centuries. What is it that's allowed you to fell such mighty beings as Sinistrals? Show me! Cool. Neat sprite. For all of its power, Dual Blade is almost beaten by the Egg Sword. This guy's going to have high-level magic, but nothing we haven't seen up to this point. $600 and $550. We'll keep ourselves topped off because I suspect this guy will have some kind of critical finisher. Oh, he's just punching us. Feel free to waste your turns like that. Should I wait on Asia's turn? Yeah, let's wait on Asia's turn just in case. Wow, big damage. Those crits. We love to see them. 700. 500. He's not healing like the Egg Dragon was, so unless he's got a huge HP pool, like 65,555, something like that, we're probably going to win this easily. No voiceover lines for Jax as well. More ice. Let's champion. Asia could use the heal. 666 max HP on both Selena and Acia. A little ominous. A strange anomaly. He's casting Earthquake. No, he's not. He's exploding. It would have been really cool if the sprite faded away, like how the enemies die in Lufia 2. A few levels. Ha! Aram, you could have at least warned me. These creatures of ours sure have grown, haven't they? Shut up! We aren't yours. Ha! Well, Aram, it appears that it's up to you. Though, I've got something to say to our latest descendant of Maxim first. A reward for besting me in combat. You can keep your reward, and I'm going to turn my back to you. And also to Aram, who could stab me in the back, but that's okay, I trust her. She seems like good people. Are you sure? I'd figured you'd want to know more about your late lover. But that's fine. Teika! Was she my sister all along? She was not Secret Sinistral. She was Secret Sister. Jax, what is this? Did you know she's from Estoland? I met her parents, her friends, and I instilled them all with the utmost burning hatred. I had her entire village kill themselves, but I spared her. Pretty little thing, wasn't she? No, you. An idea sparked, one that would allow me to play matchmaker and executioner. No need to wipe her memories. The trauma took care of that. It was as simple as delivering her to your little town. So Jack set everything in motion. I had heard that those of Maxim's bloodline fall quickly in love, but I was amazed truly how fast. At first sight, as they say. Stop talking. I could have just killed you, but I couldn't miss out on such a delicious hatred. And on top of that, shattering Dual Blade came at a cost. I was nearly left powerless when we met, only able to instill hate in lesser creatures. I even had to rely on that ancient teleport platform deep in those disgusting goblin ruins. But through your journey, you've helped a great deal, especially once that girl died. Such overwhelming hatred from such powerful energy waves. You monster! I'll end you! And to have Dual Blade as a conduit, channeling those waves even farther, it's overwhelming! Get to the point. You see, I've been waiting for this exact moment. I knew that the hero's love was absolute. That without crushing it, we Sinistrals would fall once more. And somehow, just as before, the hero's descendant would find Aram, and that, in hearing of my return, she'd rush to stand before me. This is all part of Jax's plan. Quite ingenious. Aram intends to fight you, but she will lose. She knows this. She wants this. How dare you! I am mistress of death. I will not fall as you have. No, you won't. What? Is he going to drain her life to empower himself? What did you do? Sinistrals attacking their own? Such powerful magic, and he didn't even have a shard of dual blade like the others. Aram's energy feels different. She's emitting waves of pure malevolence. So he converted her heart to hatred. Ha ha! Yes! Aram, speaking to you is a waste. Instead, I shall obliterate them. No, we will return to Doom Island and first restore the others. Then together we shall raise all of Eastland. If it is as Deus wills, hatred shall win this war. Deus cannot argue this fact now. Children of the spiritual force, watch your world end, and know you are the cause. We got to get to the airship base. He destroyed Teika's life, her home, family, and friends, all to use her as a tool to restore his strength. They've done some horrible things, but Jax's power might just be the most terrible of them all. We'll get him for this, Cam. I don't know how, but I promise that he'll pay. To know that even one as powerful as Aram has lost faith in their goals? Perhaps. She and I aren't that different. It's comforting in a way. I wish for her to have the same release as I have. They said they were returning to Doom Island. The last time we saw it was over Uea. Where is it now? We need to answer that question as soon as possible, though the next part will be most difficult. Maxim, use your instant love powers to fall in love with me. We can escape to Ephrael. We need not die here. No, she didn't say any of that. We need a way to get up there. Correct, and I doubt the transport airships in Descartes will be sufficient. We did well, everyone. Even though he got away, we showed Jax that he can be defeated. As for Aram, I'm still very confused as to what she wants in all this. Is she an ally or not? I just don't understand. Regardless, she's a Sinistral, and with Jake's hatred within her, she's not likely to bat an eye in fighting us. Let's return to Decadros and make a plan while we can. Time is short. If they're allowed to make the first move, it will be near cataclysmic. That's a big word for someone such as I. They've obviously no interest in prolonging this any further. Right? There's no time to waste. With the professor, I bet the airplanes will be built. The engine that they need to power the airplanes will quickly be invented. First, we should check in on Naya and Lily at the inn. We've been fully healed. Let's jump into the... let's jump into the save spot. "28 hours, 35 minutes outside of battles." Okay. Let's check on our team members. How are you guys doing? It was all Yasu's idea. You gotta believe. Can't you see that I'm trying to wait patiently for the return of my glorious ship? Cam! You're back! Everyone's alright. Then... Sorry to intrude, but I saw all of you going into the inn and... One of you is Cameron. Is that right? Yeah, that's me. We've got a situation at the airship lab, and we really appreciate it if you could come and defuse it. What's going on? We really don't have time to be messing around. It'd be easier if you just come with me. Whoever wants to come, that's fine, but we really need to get back there pronto. Fine, lead on, but please, let's make it quick. It's turned into a Shia lab. Shia lab music is playing right now. Sir, I brought him back. Oh, hello. Why have you sent this woman here to ruin my life? Is that... Jules? Oh, good. You showed up. Can you get this guy off my back, please? It's making it very difficult to work. Difficult? You're an intruder in my lab, you little hoochie! This is ridiculous. What exactly is happening here? It's very simple. I just sent out all of our friends' airships in all 4 cardinal and intercardinal directions. Scoundrel! Wait, 8 of them? But... Yeah, I found a few more in the back of your lab. Extras, I guess. Why? Ah, look here. Looks like Airship 7, the one I sent to the southeast, has been destroyed. Destroyed? I seriously have no idea what's going on. Can someone explain? Obviously, she's looking for Doom Island. And Doom Island would have only destroyed the airship in the direction that was heading towards it. Easy. I'm looking for Doom Island, or rather, I was. But I found it. So, we're all good. Well, I guess we aren't really that good, since that confirms Doom Island isn't too far from us. Wait, then, oh, I see. Yes, and you sent that airship out at, yes, and it was traveling at the speed of, Wait, Doom Island? Where is Doom Island now? How close? It appears to be, well, right in the middle of Eastland, if my calculations are correct. I'd assume it's on its way here. Great. And you just sent all of the available airships off on a suicide mission? How are we supposed to reach Doom Island without an airship? Weren't you listening? She sent those ships out at top speed and they shot that one down like it was nothing. Buddy, tell them about your thing. Oh, right. Yes. I've got just the thing. You most miserable and awful girl. Please, for the love of science, what thing? I don't know. It's the things down there. They're meant to fly, yes. They've got bird-like wings. What's it do, flap or what? Flap? I really can't take much more of this. Sir, we still haven't been successful with the reduction in engine size. Do you see this big honkin' engine? Yes you do. I need that to fit in these. That's all? That's all, she says. I can easily reduce the size of that engine, though. Your little inventions there sure are near infinitesimal in size, so... When are you leaving my lab? I pray that it's very soon indeed. Hold on. So you're saying that you can produce a smaller engine, but that the current, what is it? I call them airplanes. So the airplanes are currently too small, even with your new engines? I'm a scientist, not a miracle worker. Is that a Star Trek reference? Maybe. So yes. And how big would it take? And how long would it take you to create bigger airplanes? A week? More? Likely much more if you don't want it falling apart from the engine's force, yes? Decardros would be gone by then. Cameron. Yeah? I have an idea, but you're not going to like it. Please tell me you're not suggesting... What other choice do we have, Rudai? Someone just tell me already. Yasu and Nori? Can't do two voices at the same time. Yasu and Nori? Yasu and Nori. Truly those idiots? As much as I can't stand them, their speed and craftsmanship is unmatched. Ugh. Naya... Mommy... Mother dearest? Could you go get them for us? They should still be back at the inn. Of course, I'll be right back. Tell them that they're being gifted an airship for their help in our journey. But I thought the airships were... I wouldn't mention that part. Right, I'm on it. Naya, so you still wound up involved after all. What's so funny now? Oh, nothing. Just thinking of an old acquaintance, that's all. So I wonder if Shia, Dr. Shia, Jules, if you will, hasn't aged because of the red hat. Hello. I hear we're to be gifted a major award. It's about time you realize my greatness. Don't you mean our? Don't interrupt, boy. So then, where is it? Where's my new glorious airship? Well earned, of course. Oh good, two boisterous goons. Just what I needed for my laboratory turned into circus. Laboratory turned circus. Let's just invite the whole town in here, shall we? I'm supposed to trust these two with the design of my airships? No. Redesign of what now? Yasu, I'm starting to think there's no airship. What's the scam this time, You people are really sick. You know that? What do I have to do to finally get you people out of my hair? We need you to make us a ship. Hilarious. I've already done that twice. Absolutely not. I've already made the best ship there's ever been, and I guess you lost it. Boo-hoo for you. Sure, but your ship doesn't have an engine. Excuse me? It sure didn't fly either, did it? Overrated. We're wasting time. Even if he's the best shipbuilder on Estopolis, that doesn't mean that skill transfers to these airplanes. That's where you're wrong. Air is just the water of the sky. If I had the materials, I'd be king of sky and land. The water of the sky? Yasu, what? Alright, you said your piece. Now how about a chance to actually prove it? You can't be serious. I mean, his partner is just a kid, a child, a mere babe. Show me the project already. Glad to have you on board. Hi, hello. This is still my lab. Has everyone forgotten? Huh? Yes? Hello? All of you, get some rest tonight at the inn. If there's anything else you're planning to do, do it now. Tomorrow, we'll either have a plan or we'll be dead. With Doom Island on the way, productivity is up 50%. Nothing like impending disaster to get everyone working their hardest. I'm deep in the world of calculations. Even one interruption could send one of these things careening into the ground. Not so good for you. Look, don't tell the guys upstairs, but the engines I designed back in Estoland would eat this thing for breakfast. Honestly, even my ancestors had it better. Oh well, not worth complaining. Back to work so I can live to complain another day. Laugh generator. If we can just remove this, and that, and this worthless piece here. That piece? Isn't that what lets you change directions? Gotta make sacrifices somewhere. Maybe this piece here instead. That's the seat! Yasu, are you sure we're up to this? Okay, so but talking to either one of them gives you the same. Had to go through a very exhausting interview process to get this job, but now it looks like anyone and their mother can just come in here. Hey, I'm not just anyone. And my mother is pretty rad. With no airship. Is my job redundant now? Yeah, the guards. Don't need them. Whoa, you should see all the crazy looking doodads I got. Okay, she says the same thing she said last time. Let's check on Lily. Better not to wake her. You all should get some rest for tomorrow. Is this going to be our last chance to explore this land? Or am I going to get to control the airship and fly around? We didn't get to control the boat. So we might not get to control the airship. Which means let's check on the ancient cave. The ancient cave closed. It's still closed. Okay. So we cannot, at this point in time, access the ancient cave. Which means we'll probably be back. I guess. Maybe. Maybe we'll be back. Is anybody close to a level? 1,000-ish. 1,000-ish. 400. No. 1,400. And 400. Okay, Asia is pretty close. Let's get Asia level. Dragons! Come on. Knock him out of the sky. One more battle should get Asia her level. And 2 dragons. So much damage. These guys are like massive tanks. We did fight an actual tank. These guys are comparable. Okay. That gave Asia her level. Her HP growth puts her in sync with Selena. Now let's hit the inn. And spend the night. You're awake. Guess so. How are you feeling? Better, I suppose. Probably not good enough to start running laps just yet. Wait a sec. You're back. You guys take down Jax or what? We defeated him, but not for good. He fled along with Aram, and now Doom Island is on its way to Decardros. Not really the good news I was hoping for. Where are the others? Udai and Selena went out for some fresh air. As for Cameron, Naya just went out a moment ago to find him. So, what's the plan? It's a long story, but the airship labs are trying to create a new style of vehicle that we're to use to stage an assault on Doom Island. It's a mess of a situation. They even got those stowaway shipbuilders involved. What? The idiots? That's what I said. Hey, I was meaning to ask. What happened after Uea? Sorry. Just... you disappeared for a bit there. Until I met your group, my only interactions with humans was watching the people of Farai bicker with each other. I found humanity to be annoying and selfish. And when Amon came, all of those qualities of humanity were exasperated. Uea showed me even darker parts of humanity. It showed me how even positive feelings can lead to despairing results. For the first time in my life, I felt confused by my own feelings, watching my friends be consumed by desperation and pain. I truly felt unable to help, and in the end, I'm still unsure if I made the right choice in how I handled the situation. I needed to come back to see this through, to continue helping my friends. Running away was the biggest mistake I could have made. Gotta say, I'm pretty glad I didn't deal with any of that Uea stuff, 'cause it sounds heavy. Not really my jam, you know. Honestly, your carefree demeanor would have been incredibly welcome during that portion of the journey. At least one of you missed me. For only knowing each other for the better half of a year, we're a pretty close-knit group, huh? Wait, so this whole adventure has taken place over 6 months? Because it kind of feels like it's been about 3 weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. 1 week for me, 2 weeks for them. Yes, I suppose we are. Well, hey, good luck tomorrow. I'm going to try and rest a bit more. Maybe I'll see you guys off before you fly towards Oblivion? Of course. Good night, Lily. Zzz. She's faking it. Her eye is open. Her eye is still open. Or possibly that's just a white dot on the pixel art, but looks like her eye is still open. What a character. Rudai! Where are we going? Just follow me. What are you doing here? We need everyone working on the engine issue tonight. Lantis's orders. Oh, of course, right away. Rudai? Oh. There's no privacy at the inn. No, I suppose there's not. Tomorrow we'll be fighting so that we can earn ourselves a safer home. One where I won't have to bring you into such a greasy workshop. I'd no idea I'd have you all to myself again, but I just had to have you immediately. Well, you have me now, don't you? Sorry, it's not somewhere more romantic. Though, it's a step up from that awful desert well in Servant, right? All I care is that I'm in your arms. Good. Because I won't be letting you out of them anytime soon. I'll allow it. Oh, one more thing. Why don't you go ahead and give me that whip for safekeeping? Oh, is that so? Don't get crazy. Any crazy idea? Oh. Huh. No comment. I'm a pretty white bread kind of person. Or is it a bread and butter kind of person? I'm very okay. We don't know what's going on in the workshop, and we are going to not discuss it any further. Cam. Yeah, Mom? You're still up? What are you doing out here? Just can't sleep. Too much on my mind. My blood boils with Maxim's rage. I keep playing back parts of our journey in my head, thinking of all the things I could have done differently. make yourself sick doing that. Regardless, I can't help it. You can't change what's past. All you can do now is move forward and learn from your mistakes. Which is why Cam, I need to talk to you. When Doom Island last fell, our ancestor and his companions followed it to Estoland. Together they came up with a plan should the Sinistrals ever return again, and they had every 100 years before, as they had every 100 years before. The Oracle's Cardinal. Yes, 20 years ago I was part of it, along with Milka, Jules Shiaya, Regis, and many others. Wait, you knew them? And Regis was involved too? But I'm confused. Why are you and Regis here in Eastland? I didn't want any part in a war. I was afraid. Besides, Shia had created an army. That was to easily defeat the Sinistrals. That doesn't quite roll off the tongue. Shia had created an army that was to easily defeat the Sinistrals. I was also pregnant with a son. We had the technology back then to tell the gender of a baby before they were born. Despite living in effectively medieval times here. And I wanted to spare him the horrors of war. Regis wouldn't let me leave alone. So he came with, along with his infant son. Milka especially saw me as selfishly abandoning my fate. I can't blame her, and now with Estoland destroyed, I'm sure she faults me even more. So in the end, if there's someone you need to blame for all the loss on your journey, look no farther than your own mother. Can't look you in the eyes, my son. Perhaps if I had stayed, then Eastland would have been spared this war, and Estoland would have remained unharmed. Naya, you aren't responsible for any of the Sinistral's atrocities. You have the right to live a life away from war. We all do. Take your own advice. All we can do now is look forward. Tomorrow, my friends and I are flying towards Doom Island to end this. Once and for all. Until the next 100 years. Just know, I don't blame you. And I know they wouldn't either. I love you, Mom. I just need you to be alright. I've made it this far, haven't I? Dual Blade, please protect him. Today's the day. Better head to the airship labs as soon as we're absolutely and completely prepared. As every member of the faithful flock knows, you attend church before any big event. 29 hours of outside of battle gameplay. We are ready to make our final assault on Doom Island. But that's going to have to wait until next time. In what I imagine will be the penultimate recording. I don't quite think we're at the point where it's the final events, but I can tell that this is leading up to it. I anticipate there'll be a dungeon, some boss fights, maybe some puzzles, because there have been a lot of puzzles. We could go for one more round of puzzling. Maybe a dungeon where we use every one of our field abilities. and then the final encounter. And then there will be some ancient cave. So look forward to that. We're going to run by, check out the ancient cave one more time, see if it's still closed. And then we're going to head to the airship labs. Next time on Lufia 5 for the Savior. Thank you so much. If you're enjoying this, game is freely available. Game is good. Game is in the same DNA of Lufia 1 and 2. So if you enjoyed those experiences, you got to check this out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.